Hello everybody, this is Yusuf and welcome to my kitchen. Today we are going to have talking about the making of salmon. Salmon fish, it's a very famous fish in the world and they make it so many different ways. Saute, oven, honey glaze, steam cook, grill, you name it. But what I'm doing today is a Persian style salmon kebab, or as Iranians say, Salmon Kabob. So let's see what I have and start making it. What I have here is about like 3 pounds of Atlantic fresh salmon, and but I'm not going to make the whole thing because it's too much. 3 pounds. I'm going to make half of it. For that, I pick up these 3 pieces and put the rest aside, and I'm going to freeze it for later on. Here it has a skin. For kebab, we have to take the skin off. First thing first, so we're going to do that. To taking the skin is not that difficult. You just make a little bit incision here. All right, so start from here. Pick up a little bit cut here and hold the skin, and with the 45-degree on your knife, go all the way. And here's the skin. Put it aside and do the second one, same thing. There you go. There we go. So we throw this away and clean the area, and I'll be back. All right, before we cut this for the pieces for the kebab, let's make sure that there is not extra wetness and dry it as much as you can with a towel or a paper towel or whatever you have in your hand. Okay, after this, then we are going to cut it. Cut it that it's gonna be good and stick to the skewer. So I'm just trying to do something that I could do it from against the gray. So here is a good size. 1, 2, and 3. So this part maybe I have to cut it to make it even. All right, and do the same thing with the rest. 1, 2, 3, and it became 4. That's a good size. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Wonderful, wonderful. Now, I didn't have told you, before I make it, to what's the ingredients, what we can make it. The reason is because I'm going to make the rice. This is wild rice, which I never make it with the Persian food, but with the salmon is a good choice. And also I want to make a sauce beside our kebab and the rice, which I have to use potato, tomato, and green onion, garlic. So I'm going to show you how to make that sauce also. And what I have here before I go further, it's like to add the saffron, which I always love to do that. And it's not something that it's a requirement. If you want to just make it, you don't have a saffron, forget about it. Just use the rest of the thing that I tell you and how to make it. Just put all together. That's what I like. The first thing, because you want before any coat, the saffron goes inside the fish, and that's why you put it first thing is the saffron. All right, okay, great. I'm gonna mix this to make sure the saffron is all over. We use a little bit of olive oil to make sure that, because it helps to stick the rest of the ingredients, which is the spices, to fish. Maybe I should use a spoon instead of this. Okay. And now let's go over the spices and see what we have here. I have almost 1 teaspoon of the salt, pepper, that's a garlic powder, paprika, onion powder, and about 1/3 of teaspoon red pepper. These has to be mixed together like this, or if you want to use another little spoon. Okay, and just mix everything together and sprinkle over the fish. All right, and you go ahead and turn around to make sure everywhere has these spices, marination spicing. Okay, that's enough. Add a little bit of the zest of the lime or lemon zest. Okay, that's enough. Now the next is the juice of the lemon or lime. 1 is enough. All right. It's wonderful. It's good enough. Just mix again together everything, and should cover this. Put it in the fridge for about half an hour to 1 hour. That's enough. All right. Let's put it aside, and I show you how to cook your rice and your sauce. This is 2 cups, as I said, wild rice, and it's been washed clean. Now just adding into the water. The water should be almost the same water as the rice, but if you want to just cook it all the way, or if you want to drain the water, then you have to put, at least 3 or 4 times of the water. Okay, and so the measurement is just go like this up to here water. That's good enough. You need some oil, which is olive oil, and some salt. We put it on the stove. I put about 1 teaspoon salt. If you need it, you can add it, but if it's too much, you can take it out. Don't forget that. So we just wait till it starts boiling. You don't want to go over and mix everywhere mess. So while this is cooking, let's go and prepare our sauce. I need a little bit of onion, which shallot would be preferred, which I don't have it, or red, but it's not the red either. So that the yellow onion is going to do the same thing. Very, very small cut. The smaller is better. It goes to our skillet, and also few of the garlic. You can mash it too if you wish to. All right, it's good enough. Put this aside. All right, we cut our green onion or a scallion, whatever you know the name. We just make our tomato in a half. All right, let's go and check on our rice. Take this foam off. Okay. Okay, white rice is a little bit tough to cook, so that's why I put more water and it just, just let it boil. When the water reduced, then we come back and check on this one. Let's go finish our sauce. I had 2 potatoes, which I'm going to use only one. It's been halfway cooked. So let me peel this and I cut it. I mean, you can use any other veggie that you like green beans would be wonderful. Asparagus, that's another one. So you don't have to use a potato if you don't want at all, or you don't have to make a sauce. That's me that I'm making it. Just make it interesting. And this is my own version of the sauce. It's not something that you see Iranian that makes it. The kebab is different, but the sauce, I'm making it myself. Try to make it very small sizes. You're using this because you want some starch to thickening your sauce. We saute with a little bit of olive oil, and our rice is getting there, reducing the water. So probably another 10 minutes, then we have to cover that. Use about 2.5 tablespoons butter. Now garlic goes in with our potatoes. Our tomatoes goes in with our green onion. Yeah, it's a nice aroma. Wow, it's gonna be good. A little bit of sea salt. Crack some pepper, black pepper. All right, our rice is getting where we want it to be. All right, now we reduce the heat and cover this. There you go. A little bit of a heavy cream. This is going to be done in 3-4 minutes. I can't find the right lead on this one, so I improvise and reduce the heat. Just a couple more minutes, that's it. Let's go and make our kebab. All right, and let's skewer our fish, and starting right in the middle. You can put, the same size right in the first, and the one that is a little bit thinner, just put that at the end, just like this one. It's good. Of course, it's much easier to put this one instead of, comparing to the kebab, especially kubide. So I don't want to put too many in one. So use this little one at the end. Really easy. Ready, ready, ready. All right, do you remember the leftover of spices? So I'm going to mix it with the butter for when we kebabbing on a grill. So we're gonna brush it over. I have to put it in a microwave to melt it a little bit. Then we go into the mangal, barbecue. Let's go and barbecue these bad boys. Here we go. Let me bring my butter. Let's make sure that it cooks well. At the same time, it's a salmon. We don't have to dry this. Don't forget that. Still has to be a little bit pinkish. All right, we're almost done. A couple more minutes. That's it. Right there, yes. Let's go and eat these bad boys. Okay, it's the last touch. Garnish the dish. Okay, everybody, the food is ready, looks great, tastes wonderful, unbelievable. And it's a time that you see that I'm tasting it. Honest to God, is one of the best that you can ever have. Please try it. Try it and let me know. What do you think? What do you feel about it? And I cannot put it down. Nusha Jan. Like always, I thank you so much for watching my video, and I love you all. Please, if it's your first time, subscribe and see the rest of the video that I have. Till next time with another dish. Bye.